everyone, I'm Erin. I'm a manifestation coach and I specialize in hypnosis and EFT tapping. I want to share my philosophy on manifesting that I haven't heard too many people focus on, which is that to me, the most important part of conscious manifesting is a reductive process. And by that I mean simply removing the blocks to manifestation. There's a lot of techniques in the manifesting community that I consider to be additive processes. For example, saying affirmations, and even living in the wish fulfilled, scripting, inner conversations, SATs. To me, all of these are like additive processes of putting yourself in the state of being, of having what you want, of putting yourself in the wish fulfilled, which is great. And I do this all the time. But something that I want to express is that our spirits are naturally always moving toward our fulfillment. They're always moving toward the energetic signature of our fulfillment. So by energetic signature of our fulfillment, I mean like fulfillment, right? Not necessarily the specific desire, not necessarily like that car and that color or whatever. But our spirits are always moving toward the energetic signature of our fulfillment of what we desire. And this is natural. We don't have to propel it. We don't have to remind it. We don't have to like effort in order to do that. It is constantly moving toward fulfillment. Just like our body is constantly moving toward perfect health. Like our body is designed to naturally fight viruses and disease and to heal bones and to renew your skin cells. We don't have to tell it to do that. In the same way, the way that I see conscious manifesting is that we are always moving toward what we desire, and this is natural. And the best thing that we can do is actually just clear the path. This is why I consider some of the best techniques to manifest a reductive process, removing the blocks, because you are always moving toward what you desire. What you desire, you already have. In fact, the sensation, the felt experience of desire, I feel, is in its own way the manifestation of the gap between who you are expressing yourself to be and who you really are in vibrational reality. Your higher self already has expanded to have your desire. And so you experience this longing, this motivation, this yearning, this compelling desire, because it is the felt experience of the gap between your 3D self and your vibrational higher self. So it's kind of a relief, isn't it, to know that you already have what you want. You have already expanded to have that energetic signature of fulfillment. And now your 3D self is motivated and propelled to meet that. And this is going to be a natural process. Your system is designed to do this already. You don't really have to make it happen. However, your fears and your beliefs can introduce obstacles on your way there. I like to imagine that it's sort of like your higher self is holding on to a silver thread. And your three-dimensional self is going hand over hand, following this thread toward your desire where your higher self already resides. So this could be easy, this could be a straight shot, or you can be like going around these like mountains and these boulders and like through lakes. You can introduce all these obstacles and time delays if you want to, but we can also just clear the path. How do we clear the path? We remove fear. When you become really attuned to your emotional reality, you will notice resistance popping up. You will notice sort of those intrusive thoughts or resistance coming up in multiple ways. For example, sometimes when I think about what I want, right, I can sense that there's a subconscious part of me that fears having that, because I'll actually start to smell something that I don't like. It's so weird, but I'm aware of it and I notice my subconscious is introducing this like fear about having what I want. Great conscious manifesting really necessitates that you become very self-aware, aware of your feelings in your body and how they show up, where you feel them, if you notice that they have a color or a shape or a texture or a temperature. And it takes understanding how to dissolve these negative emotions or fears. How do we dissolve these negative emotions or fears? Well, there's multiple techniques to do that, and they range from very simple to more complex. But let's start with the simplest way that we are all completely equipped with by nature, and that is awareness. When you notice a bit of resistance coming up, say you're saying an affirmation like, I am so attractive, and you notice a little bit of resistance coming up. Maybe you feel it in your heart, and you notice that maybe it's small, like a little black ball, and maybe it feels cold. Hold this feeling in your awareness, in whatever way that you sense it. Maybe you're someone who pictures, maybe you're not. Whatever way you sense the resistance, hold it in your awareness. Just simple awareness. Non-judging, just allowing it to be, allowing it to speak its language, allowing it to say what it wants to say. Surrender to the feeling. And it might feel scary, especially if it's something like anxiety. It's kind of scary to surrender to that. But the trick is, once you surrender to that feeling, it dissolves. Test this out. When you feel a negative emotion next time, hold it in your awareness. Notice it. And surrender to it. Fully surrender to it. Allow yourself to feel it. Give in. And what you'll find is that emotion may kind of like pull back a curtain to another emotion. Like, oh, I didn't realize that behind this was actually sadness. And it may pull back another curtain when you surrender to that. And you'll say, oh, I didn't realize that behind all this was actually self-abandonment or something like that. Or it could just dissolve, like the feeling could just start to sort of break up and dissolve. So that's the simple way, is awareness. And specifically, the technique of emotional freedom technique, or EFT tapping, uses acupressure points and your awareness and a mantra to process these negative emotions so quickly, so effectively. It amazes me every time. So this is why I've created this channel where I create EFT tapping videos to help people move through those difficult emotions and process those pieces of resistance so that they can clear the path to what they desire, which is already naturally always flowing toward them at all times. This has been one of my first just talky videos on this channel, so thank you for being here with me. If you would like personalized email coaching from me, in which I will give you personal manifestation exercises including EFT tapping, go ahead and sign up for one of my coaching packages through my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'm going to link it in the pinned comment and in the description. I'm so excited to be here and to be sharing my own personal philosophy and my own journey with conscious manifestation. I find it so fun. I love connecting to other like-minded people here, so leave a comment. Tell me what you're manifesting. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for tapping. It helps you and everyone else.